Good morning.
Morning.
Who wants to be successful and who doesn't want to be successful? You want to be successful? You want to be successful? With two hands. You want to be, yeah. How about you? You want to be successful?
Definitely.
I don't want to be successful. I think the whole concept of being successful is the concept of being successful is a paradox of failure, actually. We teach everybody to be successful, to strive to become successful. But let me ask you a question, just quickly, briefly. How would you define a successful person?
The norm of being success is having lots of money and assets.
Having lots of money, assets. Okay, that's successful. Okay.
Well balanced all around.
Well balanced all around. What is it, like trampolina? How about successful? Right? Just the normal, regular, successful thing.
It depends on the goal.
Depends. Okay. So now he's already ready to law school. You know, it doesn't give you or become a politician in training. So let's say the regular consensus of a successful person is a person that has a lot of money, have a lot of assets, has a lot of powerful, blah blah blah, the whole entire thing. And I'm going to tell you this: I've seen very successful people in my life that, to most part, I think were quite failures. And I'll tell you why. Very simple. They had a lot of money, interpersonal relationship failure. They were billionaires. Actually, not billionaires. They were multi-millionaires. Had no relationship with the kids. The kids hated them. Terrible. Stressed. I don't know what's success about that. Most thing is a failure. Yes, he has. I cannot disagree with you that he has a lot of money. Yes. He is a powerful person. Yes. But it's not success. How do you think a person feels when his children hate him or don't want to talk to him? Or a person who is very successful, has a lot of money, has a lot of big business, that generates a lot of cash and so on and so forth, but doesn't even pick up a book to read. Needless to say, I'm not talking about religious books, needless to say, cannot even read Rashi. Doesn't even know how to read Rashi. What's so successful about this kind of a person? And I think by us giving this to our kids, oh, you should be successful, you should be this, you should be that, and we always align it with monetary, material possessions, I think it's a recipe for failure, and that's why you will never be successful, and you're not going to be happy. So making such a bold statement, I'm going to tell you the following. Maybe the problem is with the definition of how we define success to begin with. And I'm going to tell you, we probably have it all wrong. And why? Success is usually a determination of others of you. You would say, oh, he is a successful person. He was very successful. In other words, it's how others view you, or view your achievements. So therefore, the concept of success is a concept that is determined by others. And if it's going to be determined by others, you're basically saying to me, I'm living my life so others could label me as a success person or a successful person. It's not something that I do. What, if you ask me, so therefore, okay, so what do you suggest? I suggest that we should maybe, both for ourselves and for our dear ones, whether it's spouses or children or friends, I think we should shift and redirect the concept of success to the concept of fulfillment. Because fulfillment is determined by how you view yourself. It's a feeling that comes when you feel okay with your spirit, with your soul, with your neshama, with your heart, with yourself. And when you feel fulfilled, I think that is the essence of success. Because when you feel fulfilled, when there is meaning in what you do, and you feel that you are being generated, this is how you define yourself. That is the true essence of success. Not with, because Chazal even told us, Marbe nechasim, marbe de'aga. You have a lot of possessions, you have a lot to worry about. Mm-hmm. So you basically leading yourself to worry about, and one of the things, and Chazal did not say necessarily what it is, what de'aga about. De'aga in general, one of the forms of de'aga is, what do people think about me? Mm-hmm. How am I viewed by other people? Oh my goodness, he has more money than me, so therefore people don't view me as the most powerful person around, because here comes a new kid on the block, right? There's a new kid in town.
Eagles.
One thing for sure, you're not going to fly like an eagle when you have this attitude. So there's a new kid in town that has more money than you. And now everybody's going to abandon you. So all of a sudden, you're not that successful. This guy, he has money, but this guy is much better than him. Mm-hmm. So all of a sudden, from being a successful person, you become just another guy. We got it all wrong. If you really want to be successful, look at what fulfills you. What gives you meaning. What gives you cheshek to get up in the morning to do such thing. That's why volunteering work is very meaningful. Right? Etzion told me, he got up at before dawn, giving coffee and sandwiches for soldiers, and he feels very fulfilled. Now, you want to tell him, what do you mean? It's a failure. It's like, wow, he's not making the money. You're right, but that's fulfilling the person. That's a success story. Or a person that have fulfillment by throwing everything behind and doing really what his heart wants him to do. Of course, you got to be responsible about it, and you got to do it full-heartedly, and you need to be very 11. You have to be very conscientious about it and very truthful with yourself. Make a plan, be responsible, but go after your heart. And it's not something that we teach ourselves and our children to do, to follow our hearts. We always, as they say in Hebrew, matzata mikzoa darush venachutz. You find a job that is really needed and is very important and needed. Ad shematzata et atzmecha im halashon bachutz. Until you find yourself out with the tongue out. In other words, you're out of breath. Not necessarily what everybody needs is what's good for you. Follow your heart. Follow your neshama. Follow your soul. And that's you're going to reach fulfillment and true success. Have a great day.
Amen.